Okay. Versatile Vigilante solo episode with Uncle Vinny. Little story time vibes. Uncle Vinny's joint. Shout out Joey Diaz. But yeah, man, been putting out some fire interviews. Really happy with how that's going, but wanted to just take it back to basics today. Put out a solo tig, man. Little solo chat. So I'll start off with this, man. I was watching a couple of weeks ago, Wiz Khalifa, shout out Wiz Khalifa, legend. He put out a mini documentary about his album Rolling Papers, because it was the 10th anniversary. That shit came out, I guess, 2012. And it was a really dope documentary. If you're a fan of Wiz Khalifa at all, I highly recommend you watch it. And it was cool. It had footage of back in the day, like early Taylor Gang, early Wiz shit, and then it was interviewing him and people on his team current day, and they were just kind of reflecting on those days. And it was just dope to see, because Wiz had a lot of the people that supported him, they still fuck with each other. They're still cool to this day. They still work with each other. Like, he still works with the producers that produced Rolling Papers. He still has pretty much the same guys on his team. And it was just dope, bro, because it showed that journey, man. It showed that here was this guy who had this vision, and people around him believed in it, and they all kind of helped each other, and they all did their own thing but supported each other. And it turned into fucking awesome situation where, I mean, you look at it today, Wiz Khalifa is a super established star, and the people around him are doing their thing, and a lot of that's because they've worked with this guy and done some great work. And it really showed me, man, like, if you want to win, you definitely have to be around people that want to win as well, bro. You can't be around people that are kind of going a different direction than you life-wise, because it's not about what you know, bro. It's about who you know. And the people that you surround yourself with, it is a reflection on you. I know that's a cliche, but it's really true. If you're trying to do these things and you want to be successful, but you're not showing love to other people, you're not supporting other people, you hold yourself back. And at the same time, if you're around people that aren't really supporting you, you're only gonna go so far. So it's really been hitting me lately. Like, you gotta invest in others in order to win for yourself. When you see other people trying to do their thing, especially on the come up, someone that's trying to, whatever it is, man, make music, make clothing, I think it's important to try to fuck with them and support those people. And if someone's got a show, try to go out to their show. Someone's got a hat, try your best to maybe not even buy it, but repost or something like that. I think that stuff is important, bro, because it goes around. What comes around goes around. And if you're investing in others and you're establishing that network, you can even look at it from a selfish mentality. It's gonna come back to you too, man. If you fuck with someone and they fuck with you, if they start winning, you start winning. If you start winning, they start winning. It helps each other, man. And I think we're definitely on a competitive. I think it's good to be competitive. I think it's good to have that, I want to do the best. This guy's doing this, well, I want to do it better. But I also think it's good to balance that with actually helping other people, because everyone could really win out here. Everyone, you do your thing, you got a chance to win. And if we could support each other, and I'm not even that type of guy that's just being like, oh, let's all love each other, let's all fucking be everything to everybody. It's not like that, bro. You can't do it. You can't be everything to everybody. But if there's people that fuck with you and you fuck with them, like, continue to support them, man, and vice versa, because it'll only help everyone will get better, and that includes yourself, bro. It's it just makes your life easier, bro. It expands you to a different audience. You get around new people. I mean, recently I was around some people where they were from, I was at like a conference, and basically there was people from all different parts of the world there, bare different countries, like no one else really from Canada, let alone Toronto. And I was talking to them, and it was humbling, man, because you realize everyone's just trying to do their thing. Everyone's just trying to do the best they can for the most part, you know, helping their family out, trying to live a good life, good, you know, have a good time. And it's humbling, bro, because it just shows you're not the only one out here doing your thing. You know, there's other people doing their thing. They've been doing it even longer than you. So there's shit you can learn from other people, and it's like one of those things where if you can support someone that's doing their thing, they could support you doing your thing, bro. You both win, and it's, you know, I think it shows growth where it's like, yo, I'm happy if you're doing well, man. That's a good look for me too. You know, it's doesn't have to be super cutthroat, and if that's the vibe you're on, that's cool. I don't fuck with that vibe. I'm not out here to be in battle with anybody. I'm not out here to be in a war with anybody. I really don't give a fuck what you do. But if you support me, I will do my best to support you as well. And I fuck with that, bro. It doesn't even, you know, I don't give a shit. Like, if you fuck with me, I fuck with you, bro, because I just think it helps us both. It helps you win. It helps me win. We're both ideally out here making more money and doing better for ourselves. You know, I think the mentality of there's got to be, you know, just one person in the game. Fuck that, man. There's other people that do podcasts and shit. There's other people that do music. There's other people that fucking are in accounting. Like, and they're all probably a lot of people are pretty good at what they do, bro. So I don't know. My goal is never to be like better than anyone. Really, it's to be as good as I can be. And if other people fuck with me, I fuck with them. And if that helps them win, I'm happy because that could help me win too. So I think it's worth it to just be a fucking decent guy out here. Try your best to support, bro. Try your best to pull up, meet some people. You never know what opportunities can come from that, and that's one thing I've learned, bro. By doing that, it just expands your horizons. When you're around different people in different situations, it expands your horizons. You realize there's a lot more out here than just what I've known up to this point, and there's a lot of potential and a lot of things that I could actually do out here. And when you learn that, you realize, fuck, that means I have to leave a lot of shit behind. When you grow, you realize, yeah, I'm maybe not gonna live in the same. I don't really want to do the same things that I did before. You know, growth makes you realize that in order to really do what you want to do, you gotta leave some shit behind, and that could be scary. But it's for the best, bro. It's not something you need to feel guilty about. It's not something you need to feel bad about. It's part of a human. It's part of growing up, realizing maybe this shit, I want to do this, you know, and to do that, I got to go put myself in different situations, and, you know, it is what it is, and it's for the best, bro. You got to do what's best for you, and you got to try your best to help others at the same time. I've realized that you can't be there for everybody. You can't fucking be someone's crutch and guiding light, bro. You got to do what's best for you, but that also includes helping people and, you know, trying to pay it forward a little bit too, man. Like, you know, for example, I got some artists that are some guests that have come through and showed me love, and if they have a show or something, I want to go pull up to that and help them, and, you know, because they helped me. You know, I think it's important to remember who's helped you out, because if someone's helped you out and a time comes where you can help them out, it's beautiful. You're helping each other. You're both winning. You're both elevating. You know, I don't think you need to be everyone's fucking best friend out here, but, you know, there's such a thing as a working relationship, and if it makes sense for both of you, why not do it? I feel like some people are just so self-conscious that they don't, you know, they don't know what the fuck to do. They feel threatened by other people, so they end up, you know, not showing love or just being a dickhead or creating a problem where there isn't one. And that's not making anybody any money, bro. I've never in my life understood the appeal of causing problems and creating beef. Like, that never makes any money. It has no positive ramification for you. No one around the situation is benefited from it. Like, I don't want to be around that type of bullshit, someone causing problems and shit. And I just don't get it. I'd much rather just try to grow, try to build. And if it pisses someone off, whatever, bro. No one's ever gonna like everything you do, but not gonna purposely cause problems, bro. If you don't fuck with the vibe, that's cool. But I'm not out here to cause problems with people. And you know, I don't like the beef fucking. I don't like beef culture, bro. It's weird. It doesn't make sense. You know, I think it's self-destructive, and you could eat a dick if you got some problems, you know. Like that's the funny thing about it. Like I don't give no one, you know, someone that has a problem with you, fuck it. Like it's, you're just not in my world, you know. So I mean, long story short, man, gotta try to focus on growth, no matter how uncomfortable that can be. If you feel like, you know, you want to go down a certain path, if you feel like you're growing as a person, you want to do things a little bit differently, you should never feel guilty about that, bro. You change as a person, time goes on, situations go on, but at the same time, I think it's good to remember who's helped you out. You know, in my world, in this podcast shit, there's been people that have really helped me and given me opportunities and shit like that. And don't get me wrong, I did this shit on my own in terms of putting it together, but people have definitely extended their hands to me, and I definitely want to be there to fucking support them where I can, you know. And I think that's going to be healthy and create a long-term working relationship, and ideally everyone involved wins. And you can even look at it like that's selfish, but it's helping someone else too, you know. Help me, help you, we both win, bro. There doesn't have to be a loser. I don't think so, at least. Only losers are the ones that don't try, or the ones that fucking hate. If you're both doing your thing and you can help each other, you both win, fire. You know? So that's more or less what I wanted to talk about today, man. Shit's been good. I'm just excited for what's coming, bro. Always gonna have some cool content out. I don't even want to give too much away right now, but keep your eyes open. There's some bangers on the way. Shout out everyone that's been coming through. But long story short, bro, build your network, man. You build your network. You can be yourself. You can fucking do your thing. Just fuck with people too, you know. Help each other where you can. It doesn't have to be one-sided. You don't have to be all alone all the time. You know, not everyone's going to be your homie, but you can have a good relationship and you can be on good terms with people and you can really help build. So, you know, I think that's a dope thing to learn and a dope thing to talk about. That's why I wanted to bring it up today. But other than that, man, fuck, rest in peace, Scott Hall. Haven't done a solo episode since Scott Hall died. One of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I've never actually done a wrestling episode of this. I'm fucking doing that. If anyone is down to do like a wrestling topic, if anyone's down to do like a wrestling topic episode, like hit me. I'll even come on your show. Like I love wrestling, but I haven't talked about it enough on this channel with Versatile Vigilante. But man, rest in peace, Scott Hall. Legend, one of my favorite wrestlers ever. NWO for life. Razor Ramon. Fucking bad times don't last, but bad guys do. Rest in peace, Scott Hall. Versatile Vigilante. We're out here. Solo Dolo, let's get it.